All right. Well, hello, Ruach. I'd love to introduce here today's guest, which is one of our members of our church, the wonderful Melanie Carroll. Hello, Melanie.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Excellent. Now, Melanie, you were just sharing the hair color. I'm enjoying the hair color. What's this in response to?
This is my coronavirus response. It's just like a bit mad. I'm changing the colour every couple of weeks, and it makes people smile if I'm out and about and they see some mad woman with bright pink hair or whatever. So yes, it's good.
I like that. I like that. Well, Melanie, thank you for. I've asked Melanie to share just little snippets over the next coming weeks about how we can all just grow in learning to have spiritual conversations and about Jesus with our friends and community. So, so that's kind of where we're going to head. And today, Melanie, what are you thinking about would just be a good starting point for anyone today?
I think a really good starting point for us in the situation we're in with the coronavirus is to look at drawing a mind map. So I have one here, a very basic one.
Excellent. So, look at that. Take us through it.
So a mind map you would just draw. So you put yourself in the middle, and then around the outside in spokes, you put different things, the different groups of people that you're involved with. So your family, your friends, neighbours, your work, and then different interest groups that you have. So I help with Park Run. I'm part of a choir, ukulele group. This is a group of people that I meet together that are interested in discipleship. Other Northern Beaches contacts, that might be things like my hairdresser, somebody that I will see regularly and have conversations with. You can put Christians and non-Christians, but especially in this time, maybe think about the non-Christians that are in your world. Yeah. And you can put their names on. I've done some of mine so that it's still readable, hopefully.
Fantastic.
So names of people in my family, just a thing. And so this is something that you could do individually, you could do as a family, kids can do. Groups, things to maybe it's soccer and you can't play soccer anymore, but you're thinking about all your friends from soccer, you can write their names down. Yeah. People from work. And then you sit with your mind map in front of you, and then you ask God some questions, because we're believing that God is in control of what's happening. God can talk to us and tell us things, and he can help us to be his servants in a world that's battling with coronavirus. Yes. And so there are 3 questions that you can sit down and pray. So the first question is, God, who do you want me to pray for? So your list might have lots and lots and lots of names on, and you might not be able to pray for every single person on your list, or you might have another way of praying that you go through. Maybe you write them in a list and you go through, and that's your way of praying. So this might be extra to the way that you normally pray. Just ask God, who do you want me to pray for? And sit and look at the list, and hopefully God will bring somebody's name to mind. You don't have to know the whole situation that's going on with them, because God does. And you can say, okay, and then maybe he'll bring a family or a particular person to mind, and you can just bring them before God. So that's your first question. Who do you want me to pray for?
Love it.
Second question, is there something you want me to do? So we're trusting that God has a vision for how this all works out. Amen. And we're to join in with God's vision. So maybe God will put somebody on your heart. Okay, maybe give this person a ring, especially in this day when we can't necessarily do things, but maybe God will give you somebody's name and you can give them a ring, and you might find maybe they're really struggling for something. Maybe they've run out of toilet roll and they would really like you to drop one on their doorstep, or a bag of rice, or whatever it is. Is there something you want me to do? And I feel like this is a really good question for us to be asking, because God knows our capacity. He's not going to be asking us to do something if we're completely overwhelmed. God knows that. Yes. And so this is a safe question for us to ask.
Love it.
And then your third question is, please give me opportunities to have spiritual conversations. And then as you're going about doing what you're doing, maybe on a phone call, having done this prayer, maybe you can bring up something, a Bible verse that's meant something to you. If you hear somebody struggling, you can talk about how we trust in God to give us hope. We trust that he loves us and he's going to work things out. But this is a good prayer to be praying. So for me, that feels like a really good place for us to start. It's very practical, it's very easy. We can do it as individuals, we can do it as families. The same 3 questions every time, and we're trusting God to talk to us.
Melanie, love it. So today's exercise is get that piece of paper out, or do that app. Apparently, you put me onto an app.
Yes, there's an
Melanie.
app. There's an app called Simple Mind.
Yes.
That you can download onto your phone,
Yes.
and then you can draw yourself a very snazzy mind map.
Yes.
All nice colours and things if you want to.
Yes, that's the one.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
That works better for you.
Yes.
And you can do the app for free.
Yeah.
You can pay if you want to, but a free one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Now, Melanie, we're going to do the mind map, and we've got our 3 questions for God, not for others, for God, and we're going to talk to God about this, and God lead us in these ways. That's exciting. Now, I just love to do a little shout out. So I've started asking Melanie to coach me. So every fortnight, Melanie's going to coach me and keep me accountable and encourage me and pray with me as I start to, again, think about people who, those questions Melanie just said. So Melanie, people, if anyone else would love a phone call or a cup of tea or an email from you and with you about this subject, would that be okay?
I would love that. That would be excellent. Yep.
Excellent. Thanks, Melanie.
Thank you.
See you all soon. Bye.
Yep. Sounds good. Bye.